Another week, another project at Gauntlet. I'm Bruce, aka Starlove. It is Tuesday night. It is essentially 24 hours to build another MVP, and this time, a desktop video editor that handles screen recording, webcam capture, clip import, timeline editing, and video export. Now I'll talk about my journey building this and how I was pulling hairs out and managed to get it together and looking pretty nice. And so here, I don't have a fancy name for it yet. It is ClipForge is generally the title, and here's the rubric. We have these requirements. To have the basic import, the simple timeline view, video preview player that plays imported clips, basic trim functionality, and export. And then there's extra features and stuff we'll do by tomorrow, and I have one to show off too. Pretty proud of that. So let's get into it. I have it exported, it is built, and I can even use the classic DMG on Mac, which allows us to install it to the applications folder. I could run it here, but we'll run it in the app folder. There we are. And it appeared on my MacBook. I'm dragging it up for you to see. We'll actually make it full screen. So here it is, and we can name this the MVP test video project. We have different panes that are also collapsible. I have an export button, which I'll show off. I have multiple tracks that are lined up in the timeline seek header. So let's just get started with the drag and drop, or the import of a video. And I'll pick one that I know has sound. Here is me with the MVP video of last week. So I could double click it to add. I can also drag it down in. Right here, we dragged it, so we can move it on the timeline. We can even move it down to another timeline. We can seek, and we'll have smooth playback and sound. All right, so I just made first pass of my MVP video, and I felt pretty good about it, and I looked nice. And I can hit the delete key to delete it. I can also double click. And so, yeah, we can seek through it. We can even trim it with relatively smooth trim. The time is smooth. It just has an animated thing. So note we're at 7 minutes 47 seconds, and we can export. Not only can we export, but we have options. We can do low quality, medium quality, MP4, MOV. We can name this already by default MVP test video export. But we don't need that. We can just hit the export. Not only have it save here, we can open the Finder and see it right there and play it. So I just made amazing. Amazing. But wait, there's more. So I went through all of the features for the MVP tonight. I can delete it, which wasn't technically there. But check this out. And while I am screen recording with Streamlabs, I can stream record this. Screen record this. Hit stop. We can open in Finder and see it. And you might have seen that button right there, import to library. Bam. And there it is. And there it is. And you can rest assured I can, in fact, export that to MOV. Hit the 2 on that. Reveal in Finder. And there it is. So, that is my MVP for this project. A bit about the journey. I started building with Tori, a Rust framework, because I knew Rust was low level. It didn't come with all this bloat that Electron has. I really was determined to do Tori with a React Vite front end using Zustan for state, Tailwind CSS. You'll see my Starscape branding, which I've been playing with these last few weeks. And yeah, that's my project so far, my MVP.